Hi, welcome to Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Big Dill from the new season of Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2 Lawless. So let's get in at the top. Let's do a full body picture of him. Up here I'm going to draw him wearing a balaclava. His hand's going to be coming up here in like a cool little pose. Body around here, legs down here. So right at the top here, first of all I'm going to draw the holes in the balaclava. So it's got these like holes going on, sort of rounded areas. So first of all, go up to the left. And we're just going to draw a nice sort of rounded sort of curve just around like that. On the other side, leave about a little sort of space, sort of finger space there to about this point. And now I just draw another sort of circular element. Doesn't need to be super circular. Sort of fairly sort of wonky around there. And then there's another one, there's another hole there for his mouth. So just below that, come down to about here. And about this point, I'm going to draw in another little sort of smaller circular element there. Now, in that smaller one, I'm going to draw a little sort of pouty mouth. And in there, it's almost like a little kind of heart shape. Got a little sort of bit going up, in and around like that and down. Yeah, so it's just like a little pout. In the two gaps here, we're going to pop the eyes. So we've kind of got like little diagonal sort of brows in the pose. So two little diagonal lines like that. Then under it, in the middle area, what I'll do is I'll draw a nice little circle over side like that. And then what I'm going to do is just draw over a little line, like a slight oval like that in the middle there. We could just pop a little hint of it underneath as well. Just under that, like that. And I think that's all I need to do. Now I've got that in, what I'm going to do is do the top area of the balaclava. So his head's sort of posing at a bit of an angle there. So if I start at the top, sort of come up in the middle there to about this point here. Sort of commit the pen, and we're going to come downwards this way. So we're going to bring our pen down this way, curve it around here, down, and then come inwards. Just going to leave a gap here where his hand's going to be. Then on this side, I'm going to go continue that line along the top, come outwards, and then just going to fall down at the side here, like that. Then I can come down in the middle here, just sort of draw a nice curve to about that point there. Yeah, just leave a little gap there. There's a little kick around here to make it look a little bit more 3D. So just going to draw a little curve element there. So just fill that in like that. Okay, now I've got that in. I think what I might do is try and work out, I think his shoulder's going to come from here down up to about this point. So what I will do is just get this hand in first. So he's got his finger pointing up this way, thumb up here. So come down from the mouth area, bit of an angle, to about this point here, right there. And that's where I'm going to go out with the index finger and go up with the thumb. So first of all, I'm going to go out, nice curve, straight line to curve here, bring it back, put the finger there. On the other side, I'm going to come upwards here where the thumb is, curve it around, just a little bit thicker, bring it down to the wrist area is going to be about there. Then the other fingers are under here, so we're kind of just going to give a hint of those under there and then come downwards to about there. So I've got that hand in here. Then what I can do is come down, just a nice forearm to the elbow there. So let's do the inner part by the thumb here first. So I'm just going to come down this way here, first of all. And then the other side, the wrist areas there, just continue there, taper it out ever so slightly. Then we can curve it at the end there. Probably can actually continue up and then just pop in a rounded shoulder area about there. Okay, he's got these little like thinner arms or wider little body on Dill. Now, I was going to leave a gap because he's got these sort of chains on around his neck and sort of the dollar signs there with the D for the Dill. So what should I do? I think I'll do is put that main body area. So we can come down actually, it kind of comes down here. And I think if we go from about this point, come down to about there, draw a little dot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it down to the body here. It's going to curve around down to about this midpoint here. So grab the pen where that dot was made. Just come down. We're going to come out where his belly is. So slightly around it. Just come down that way. Maybe there's a little gap there where his leg will be. We don't need to worry too much about it. And then we'll just continue a little curve there. All right, the leg sort of goes to about here. Just going to give a hint of that there. Sort of about here. And then what I'll do at about that point there, just going to bring my pen upwards to the elbow area, like that. Cool. And if you wanted to, you could just go all the way around, you could just fill all those bits in. What I can do now is pop the legs in. So he's got this sort of slender legs, I guess. The knee's about here. So I'm going to go on the inner part first of all. So where I've drawn this line here is where the inner part kind of starts. Just going to bring my pen down, sort of taper in a bit to a knee area. And on the outer part, it comes in from this point here, where we've got a gap. Just going to bring it out, slightly rounded, thigh area down to a knee about here. Just going to pop a couple of little curves just to show he's like got a knee area. Then I'm going to come down here to about there. That's the ankle area, so got a really long lower leg. So go from the inside first of all here. Curve it out, then go inwards and down. And then continue by the knee there. We're just going to pop out a little bit and come inwards this way here. Cool. On this side, I'm going to do the outer part first of all. So that's probably looking at that bit there. On the other side, it's about this point. And the knee is about here. So I'm going to get my pen at that point I made, curve it out a bit, and then come downwards to a knee area here. And the inner part, if you look at the width, it's probably going to be about that point there. Curve it down, sort of inwards, sort of here. A couple of curves for the knee. And then we can just bring our foot down, or our leg, sort of shin area down to here. So let's continue this outer part first, taper it in where the shin area is and down. And here we've got a sort of calf muscle there, down this way. So bring your pen out, curve it down. Nice. Right. Got one foot coming this way, got one foot coming this way. Start with this one. On the outer part, bring your pen down and around to about here. Curve it around there and then just bring it up where the heel is. Same thing here. Just going to bring the pen out, curve it around to about that point there, curve it inwards and out where the heel is and up. There we go, that's all we need to do. Next big part, the arm here, the shoulder's about there, it's just falling here, hands this point. So I've got to leave that gap, do that chain in last. So I'm going to go, that shoulder's there, this shoulder sort of comes in, be about that point. What I'll do, I'm going to curve it around here to about this point here, which is the fold of the arms about there, right? Curve out a shoulder, bring it in, down to about here. Draw a little mark in there where the crease of the arm is. Then I'm going to come down this way, just this belly bit here. The wrist is about here, so it goes behind the belly. Bring your pen out a little bit and then curve it inwards there to the wrist. Nice. Now, what I've got is the hand going around this way, sort of the first index finger's here. So I'm going to just continue this line, just curve it out a bit. Just bring it out a bit there. Curve your pen in there for the finger. The thumb sort of falls from about this point here, inwards to there and up. And then we give a hint of the other fingers. So one little finger there, there's one sort of hidden in there, and then it kind of gets lost. So we're just going to wrap that up like that there. Okay, next of all, going to get this chain on. So in the middle, instead of a dollar sign, you've got a D sign. Just mark that up. It's 2 lines down and then a D. So I'm going to do it a bit 3D. bring your pen down like this, just a little mark there. I'm going to come outwards, down and back in. So the D will come around this way. We've got a line coming down here, just like that. Other part of the D is here, so we come out again and in. Then we're going to draw a line down, in and up. Come out a little bit, down, round and up. At the top here, we're going to do the same thing. So we've got these two lines in the middle there. One, and the other one's sort of here. Then we can do a nice curve where the D is. So this curve is like a little oval, goes around this way. Nice curve like that. In the middle here, we've got a gap where these two lines come down. So it just comes in like this. And we've got another line here. And then we just cap that off. Sort of the inner part of the D there. Right, now he's got two chains on. Let's do these left-hand side ones first. We'll work on the lower one first of all. So go in from this little point here, and all we've got to do is just rattle the pen up and down a little bit, up and down a bit, and out. Like that. On this side, we've already drawn almost like the lower part of it, so we could just come outwards there, and then come in with just roll the pen up really nice and slow just around here, like that. On this side you can see the chain just here under the arm, so I'm just going to draw a little wobbly bit there and a little wobbly bit coming around here. And then let's do the lower part first of all again, so that will continue under here to about this point, just wobble the pen, go past that shoulder area and up, nice chunky chains. Just do the middle area, just wobble it a bit as it goes up to the edge. And then the top one will go from about there, just again sort of wobble it, maybe just taper it in a slight amount to the edge there and down. Right, now I've got the basic outline of him. Just going to go around that a little bit first of all, just going to sort of chunk it out a bit. Then what we'll do is just add a bit of detail. Just go around that outline. Just thicken it up, make it look a bit cartoon-like. Sort of make it a little bit punchy. I'm going to add some nice little detail to it next. Just gives our picture a little bit of oomph. Just thicken it up. If you think your picture's sort of thick enough already, then that's all good. Just like to just add a little bit of extra dimension to this one. Just thicken some of those outer lines up. This part here, just thicken that up there. So we go into the balaclava area. Thicken it up and then just round it off at the top up here. There we go. So we've thickened that up. I think that's good. Just going to go around these eye areas with a sort of lighter sort of touch to the pen, just so it sort of shows a nice little bit of edging and detail around it. I think it kind of needs it. Just one little one around here, just sort of pipe those little circles we drew earlier. Just like that, really. And then we've got the classic balaclava sort of hoodie sort of wool effect. So I'm going to draw some lines. I'm going to come up here, just sort of curve into the top there. One little one here. Got another coming up sort of this area. Is that? Just mind the eye area there. Like a little bit here. This will widen out as you get over here. So I'm just going to sort of draw a couple of little lines on these sides. One in the middle here. And it widens at the base and sort of narrows at the top there. We've got another one coming up here. And then in here, it curves around a bit there, comes up this way. And there's one on the edge up here as well. Just sort of go around there. Adds a nice effect to it. And what I will do is just draw in a few little lighter lines around it so it looks a bit more sort of woolen. It gives this like cool effect. That's cool. And then with this chain, I'm just gonna show that it's like a gold chain by just sort of drawing little curved diagonal lines in the chain areas. Just a nice hint. That's it, a nice bit of detail. You see it's like adding that to it now. It's starting to look just that little bit more detailed, and we haven't done a lot. Nice. There's a slight bit of an effect of the sort of the dill pickle way that he is. So what I want to do is just give a slight bit of marking, sort of like little lines that come up his body. So just little wiggly lines, a bit like the balaclava again, sort of echoes those at the top. And I'm just going to add those in. Just a few little choice ones going up here. And I think I might just leave the arms alone. I think that's enough. I think that's all I need to do. So it adds a nice little bit of white space around the finger and thumb there. I might just bump that finger up a bit. Just give it a bit more emphasis. And inside there, the thumb. Yeah, important lines there. Maybe this one too. There we go. And that's it. So there we are. That is Big Dill from Fortnite Lawless, Chapter 6, Season 2. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of the new season. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you like what you see, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.